Hey, you're listening to Just 3 Clicks. My name is Joey, and in this episode, we're talking about 2 types of video that every business should be posting to social media. Now, before I get into this, right, I see a lot of businesses that are posting stuff on their Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and whatever else, right? But a lot of the time, the content strategy doesn't seem to be there. You seem to see a lot of businesses that post content that don't actually have any value or direction as to what they're trying to do with that content. So if you find yourself doing little videos in your cake shop or your PT business or whatever else, just kind of like showing what you're doing, and but there's not really like a direction to the content, i.e., what do you want viewers to actually do after they watch the content, then you need to reassess the way that you're using content, because when you're posting to social, that is a really valuable piece of content that you can use and repurpose and use to kind of push your marketing message along and get people to buy from you, right? So if your video isn't getting people to act and actually do something, if you're not getting a direct response from it, you need to reassess the content you're creating and get people to take action after your video. So what are 2 types of videos you can use to do that? Well, the first one is what we call a valuetainment video. Now, a valuetainment video is a video that delivers value and it delivers entertainment, okay? Now, TikTok is a really great example of this, where you'll see a lot of people post these really funny videos, right? And these videos are really viral and shareable because they're just funny, so you end up sharing it with a friend. The only problem with this, though, is that what does it mean? What does it do? It doesn't necessarily drive any value. So in an essence, if you were just a brand that just made funny videos, it wouldn't actually drive any business for you, because you're just basically sharing a random video of something funny that and there's no actual takeaway from it, right? So you have to think about, well, what is the takeaway my customer can get from this piece of content? So as an example, if we go and put a video out, we will say, okay, what do we want our customer to learn from this video? That's step 1. And number 2 is, how can we make it interesting, engaging, funny, humorous, or whatever else, right? So there's 2 different sides to it. So always start with the end in mind. What do you want your customer to get out of that video? And then think about, how can you make that piece of content engaging, different, or funny, or humorous, and add your twist to it with your brand or whatever, right? So if you're a PT and you make training videos, how can you change it where your customer, when they're watching something on your Instagram or social, they actually take something away from it? They actually get a bit of value, a bit of a tip, or whatever else, right? That's what you need to be doing in these videos. Your call to action in these videos, so after they've watched your video, you need to be telling them then what should they do next, right? Should they go to your landing page? Should they go to your website and book a call? Should they sign up on a form? What is it you want them to do? Every video, you want to be driving them to a call to action and tell them what you want them to do, okay? It's really, really important. Now, the second type of video is a promotional video. Now, a promotional video is where you are selling something, right? You're being much more direct. You're directly telling people that you want them to actually buy from you. Now, the thing with this is that you just have to balance it with those valuetainment videos. So you can't just always post value videos, because then you're giving everything away for free and you're not getting anything. But you can't just promote promotional videos, because then you're just selling stuff all the time, right? So you got to mix it up. So the ratio that I like to go by is a 5-to-1 ratio. So create 5 value-driven videos. So give them some really cool stuff, give them good tips or whatever else, and then give them a promotional video. So out of every 5, you do 5 videos, and then the next video is going to be a promotional video where you say, look, hope you're enjoying my social media profile or the stuff that we post. We just want to talk to you about a quick promotion that we're doing for X, Y, and Z, for the gym, for my cake shop, for my whatever service, right? So that's how you got to look at it. That's how you got to kind of plan your strategy for your social media. So that's all I've got time for on this one. Hopefully you're getting value from these little short bites. If you did, make sure you leave a review. If you want more information on the type of content you should be creating, go and check out our course content and that kind of stuff. And there's loads of value there, okay? So we'll see you in the next episode. That's it for this one.